SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in right at 500, looking to get that win. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And this carries into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. First time we get to see the 49ers offense behind their quarterback. Now in his 7th season as a pro from Eastern Illinois, it's Jimmy Garoppolo.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a pickup of
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And it's 3rd and 4. Heard from the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Aaron Donald make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Cam Akers.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Goff now to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. Stop made by Fred Warner, who was the Niners' leading tackler during their run to the Super Bowl last year.
A gain of 4. It's now
to throw on 2nd and 6. Goff, complete. Jefferson the target. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
1st and 10.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. They'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Henderson will try and run for the first. Now he's stripped. He lost the football. But it looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now Goff on 1st down. This one brought in by Jefferson. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. It's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Van Jefferson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Garoppolo's pass.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
49ers.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end.
Garoppolo.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
44-yard line.
And he floated one out there incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Raheem Mostert.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
To the 48-yard
What a
line.
breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working from the gun, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Garoppolo.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 36. 11 yards there, first down.
First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Jerick McKinnon. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert.
Raheem Mostert.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in the running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
7, 49ers 3.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. They stiffened when they got close to the goal line. Made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers in the LA offense. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, here's Goff. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
Number 20.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22, Goff, middle of the field to Jefferson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
For an LA Rams.
He went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
Goff on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Eric Armstead able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figured they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Goff. And he'll find Everett there, complete. There on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Now Sam Sloman is on. This a 43-yard attempt.
A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
49ers 3.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case, a field goal.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and...
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. That'll be a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Garoppolo to Ayuk. 1st down, 49ers.
1st down, 49ers.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Fights him off. And they string that play out nicely. He's stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down.
Down by John Johnson. No gain on the play.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
To throw is Garoppolo. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Garoppolo. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A-Shot Robinson. Too much to handle that time. Gets the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Garoppolo now. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. That's Mike McGlinchey, former first-round pick out of Notre Dame with a penalty. The holding penalty, that puts him in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. And now Garoppolo lost the football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And his kick is absolutely perfect. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Garoppolo, and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
This is defended by Jalen Ramsey.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And they've got three tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Mostert. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there. So I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football, because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. One more time with Mostert. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run with Mostert. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go, and that'll bring him back within 4.
49ers 6.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wear down the other defense. We'll see. 11 yards there, first down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now a first down throw. Gone. He's going to air it out deep for Wood. And this is caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Woods with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
So I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. That's Deebo Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A gain of 12.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
For Brandon Ayuk.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
30-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Hold on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And Gold is able to put it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it was Jared Goff with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. L.A. readies for its next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Goff now looks to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Gerald Everett. Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Complete.
Garoppolo able to find Samuel there for a Niners 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Two 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Open is Swaim, the tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Garoppolo again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jerick McKinnon. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. Working from the gun, Garoppolo goes right side. And he's got it.
17.
So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. Out of the gun, he'll throw. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. Down he goes. The 49ers get there. Pass rusher extraordinaire. D Ford that time getting the sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A shotgun snap for Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a run with Akers. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
10 at the 19.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Goff. And the heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
49ers.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
from the 39. They almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
And 3 yards to go.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. That'll be 4th and short.
Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Gone. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Goff. They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Got an open man finding Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Goff. He'll get this to Akers out of backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. Here it's 3rd and 2. Again, it's Henderson. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So here now, Sam Sloman in a big spot. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this is good. He was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
1st and 10. at their own 20.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2 yards. And it's
from the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. It's Goff. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
A gain of 11 brings up
ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Goff. Jefferson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
The ball was tipped and fell incomplete, but it was tipped up in the air, so the guys on defense, they had to feel like that was a big opportunity, and it was missed. They needed a play to help turn things around a little bit. Ball's in the air. Can they rally to it and get it? On that play, they weren't able to. They'll take the ball batted away, but boy, they missed a big chance there.
1st down, L.A. Goff finding Reynolds there.
Could just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. On 1st and 10, Goff. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. Throwing again is Goff. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Jefferson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Goff on first down. This one brought in by Jefferson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
7 at the 17.
Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of
12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
Out of the gun. Goff. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Gerald Everett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Sam Sloman for the PAT.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo, wide open receiver, complete.
Garoppolo's pass complete to Deebo Samuel.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores.
First
And
down.
they've really got to get some yards in chunks. And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Here we go.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
And the 49er first down.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Oh no, he lost the football.
Jared Goff.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon.
And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Face mask. Defense.
What you talking about, ref?
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. Shreds the tackle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second down.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. And he will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown.
Complete to
Dante Pettis. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
Big score. First step in their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Robbie Gould.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. On the return, it's Symbol Webster. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
L.A. set to take over again on offense.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Cam Akers. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Out for the PAT, here's Sloman.
His guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down by 10. A minute 51 on the clock. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. Garoppolo to throw.
Samuel bringing in the slant.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back to throw. Garoppolo. Those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
On first down, Akers. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Goff. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up there at 32. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. To throw is Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 30. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
San Francisco.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Today, Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do, but they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for LA, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so